Hi, my name is Iman Eftekari. I'm here with Matt Allington. Matt and I started Power BI Meetup about maybe 7, 8 years
7 or 8 years ago, I can't remember.
Time flies.
It certainly does. I remember we met up at the Metropolitan Hotel. In fact, I think we had a coffee up here one day. We actually met each other for the first time, right?
That's right.
So Iman reached out to me and said, why don't we set up a user group? And in fact, this is before the official Power BI user groups were even set up.
Absolutely.
And I remember on the day of our first meetup, we had a phone call from Microsoft saying, we want to talk to you about you being our official, I think it was Australia at the time.
Australia was the first official user group outside US.
Exactly right. So it's been a long time. It's been a fun time.
Absolutely. So why did we start this? What was your reason for this?
My perspective, and I think, I don't want to speak for you, but I love sharing what I know, sharing what I've learned. And I've always been an avid supporter of originally Power Pivot for Excel. You'll recall that I wanted to call it the modern Excel and Power BI user group back in those days, because certainly the people I was dealing with were Excel people. Now we're having discussions about Fabric. Right? So that's the evolution of this product. It started in Excel, then it went into Power BI, and now we're talking about the broader Fabric ecosystem. So so that's why I wanted to get involved, is I love sharing things with people. And
I guess same for me. Like when I arrived in Australia, I was amazed by number of meetups and user groups and how people contributing to that. I learned a lot, and I was thinking at the time that, can I do this one day? Because at that time it was probably too far to get to that point with my lack of, I guess, communication and language barrier and all those things. But now we've been doing this for quite a number of years, and we have, I think, more than 3,000 members, which is amazing.
Very good, yeah. I remember when we first started this, the concept of a user group was not familiar to me. And then there were a lot of traditional SQL Server user groups in the community. And I know around that time, they were starting to spawn off business intelligence SQL Server user groups, and then sort of Power BI spawned out of that. And then, as I said, Fabric is the next big thing. And it's just an evolution of all of these tools and products. And if you're going to back someone, why wouldn't you back Microsoft, right? And I think they've proven themselves over, certainly 10 plus years now for Power BI. The money that they put behind this and the quality of the product, just amazing.
Absolutely. I can tell you that the very first days when it was only in Excel, 3 add-ons, that wasn't good at all. Now it's a completely different product. So what are your tips for people who want to, come to this type of meetups, present, and maybe they don't know where to start and what to do?
Yeah, I mean, look, I've met a lot of people over the years, and not everyone likes the social environment. I mean, we like creating this framework of people that introduce themselves to each other. Some people find that challenging, but it's a safe and friendly environment here. So if you want to come along and sit down and just be quiet and absorb, then there's a place here for you. If you want to come and be a social butterfly and talk to some people, there's plenty of people that would have a conversation. So I would say come and do that. And hopefully, if you'd like to come and share some of your business experience, then there's a place for that as well. We're always looking for people to come and talk, right?
Absolutely.
So
it's all about
have Marco Russo speaking every week. But fortunately, many other people that we've had here in the past as well.
Absolutely. Like as you said, we had some big names like Marco Russo, Reza Rad, and so on. But it's all about community and building that network and empowering everyone so we can collaborate and we can share knowledge in any way that we can. Okay, that's fantastic. I can hear that people are starting to arrive. We have our meetup tonight. This is our last meetup for this year. What do you think about the direction of meetup next year?
Well, I mean, it's sort of fairly open. I mean, more of the same. I think there's definitely an opportunity to branch out into Fabric. So I think we should be looking for some more speakers on Fabric and the broader direction that that's going. I think that opens up a whole lot of areas that would have been traditionally more Azure type people, so setting up infrastructure and services, configuring data warehouses. As that comes together under the umbrella of Fabric, I think there'll be a lot more business users and technical users who want to understand how that comes together under the umbrella of Fabric. So I'd say more of the same, more great speakers. I think what we've done this year is we've had a mixture of online and also face-to-face. I think that's worked well coming out of the COVID lockdown era. So maybe we can pick it up a bit. One thing I did like this year, we had a couple of speakers that we couldn't have had in a face-to-face environment. So Miguel Myers came and spoke in April this year, and he was very generous. He got up at 2 o'clock in the morning in Seattle and spoke to us over our online version of the meetup. So I'm thinking maybe we're going to have sort of 6 or 8, maybe 10 face-to-face sessions, a few online sessions if we get some big speakers.
Absolutely. And we may get a bit creative. We may come up with some new ideas, maybe
hackathon
maybe or something. I don't know. Maybe some. Okay, fantastic. Thanks very much. And it's been a pleasure partnering with you in past few years. And looking forward to continue our journey next year and see how.
I'm looking forward to it as well. And let's go and hit tonight's meetup.
Let's go. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1, Power BI.